Hello, this is Steve Regier with Cognex discussing user data to an Insight 2800, data going from PLC to the vision system that would be used for inspection criteria. Talked about some of the basics and sending over integers in the previous parts. Now this time I want to set up a string going from PLC to vision system. So this might be like a match string that you're after. This could be the exact string that maybe EL classify tool might be returned that you want to match exactly. But, let's go through the configuration. So maybe first I'll touch on the PLC because that's the source of it all. So in this case, I already have some data. First piece of data, user data 0 here. The first 32 bits are this inspection ID integer. Now I'm following that immediately with this string. In this case, it's called DM results. It's a Rockwell string, and it's going to user data 1. So a second kind of field. And what's interesting about these Rockwell strings when you send them over, it's sort of, they come in two parts. The leading part is the length of the string or the number of characters in the string, then it's followed by the string itself. So really when I set this up on the 2800 side, I have to be ready for both of those fields, the string length as well as the string itself. And oddly, you don't start on the communication step. You actually start on the inspection step right within a math and logic tool. And within a spreadsheet, you have to kind of establish a location where you want this data to land in the end after it's received. So we'll start with the string length. I'm going to have it land here at A7. To begin, I need to set this up, and what I need to do is set that up for an integer being the string length. So I know I need to edit, and then I'm after an integer. So I can double click that or just press enter. And then there's a prompt here for the parameters I'm after. So I need to have a minimum, I'm going to say 0 up to maximum 25 characters long. And a close bracket, enter. So that's for the string length, but now I also need a spot for the string to land. So I'm going to choose this location at A5. Another edit. In this case, it's not a float or an int, it's a string. So hit enter on that. Then it just prompts me for just the max string length. So I'm going to go top it at 25 characters. Close bracket, enter. So now I have to just note these locations that I've set up. So I want the length going to A7 and the string itself going to A5. And now that I have that configured, now I can jump to the communication step and configure that user data. So Ethernet IP, format data. Right now I only have that first bit of user data, or user data 0, set up here. Now to expand that, I'm going to add. And I know the next field I'm going to get is the length of the string. I'm going to send that to cell A7. And that's a 32-bit integer for the string length. Rather long, but that's how it's done. And then the string itself, and that's cell A5. And I feel like I should change this to 25 because everywhere else I've been putting 25. So it'll be up to 25 characters long or 25 bytes. And you see this is automatically populated. So I got a test string. I know how long it is, and this is just from the last time I set user data and triggered, and it updated with these values. They're still sitting there from that point. So with this configured, you could jump back to that math and logic tool, the spreadsheets. And you can see now that edit int and edit string have been replaced with these different formulas and the actual values that are coming from the PLC. So these could be used in any way you like within, say, a math and logic cell. You could always reference A5 to get these values. I don't know, maybe a common use case might be some sort of formula such as exact for string comparisons. A5 to, I don't know, ABC. And of course, that'll close brackets and enter. And of course, it's going to fail because those two things don't match each other. If I was to change it to say exactly test, then it would be a match and I get a pass. Then I can just hard code in some sort of string that's supposed to match, or to start referencing other strings from that other tools might return as well. One last thing to note here would be the formatting of the output data, which I don't think I mentioned. But so you would need to configure something like this for the outputs, like a 32-bit integer here for job pass that would go into the result data, as well as any other more detailed results you might be interested in to get that pass-fail information back to the PLC. Thanks very much.